So this is Ananias Roguelike. I think they even call it Ananias Roguelike, or maybe it's pronounced Ananias. This is sort of pixel graphics. I chose to show you this because I think it's got some good things going for it. It's simple. It's very easy and very quick to get started. I literally just went through clicking, creating my character, and was playing. I wasn't sitting here trying to decipher a giant set of hieroglyphics on how to play the game and getting frustrated because I couldn't interpret the user interface at all. So you get a little bit of a story in the beginning, and then you get right into the title screen. You can start a new character. We're going to just take what the very first option they show us. I'm going to be an alchemist male with a direwolf as a pet, and we'll just call him Moodley. And we get on the right here, we have some points for our stats, because like other roguelikes, kind of reminiscent of tabletop RPG gameplay. So there's a lot of math and random dice rolling, or random number generators. Pro tip, the nerds call it RNG. So since we're an alchemist, I'm thinking I got 3 bonus points to boost up. So I'm thinking, well, maybe some magic, because that's sort of alchemy, right? Maybe not. I think a better carry capacity and a little more hit points would be kind of nice. So let's go for that. You can change your character around if you want. Oink. Oh yes, Professor Zinn. Let's go. I should have named him that. So you get a little opening, which I'm going to skip. Which, if you want to read, you can, buy the game. So we're going to get right into it, and I'll show you what the interface looks like. So it's very old school looking, but this is one of the best user interfaces I've seen in a very long time, and I'll tell you why. Because it's very pleasantly displayed, first of all. Everything from the size and color and shape of all the buttons and where they're placed and where they're spread out. There's very little guesswork. This is a game that I think borderlines between a very simple game, but hides a decent amount of depth to keep you wanting to play. So we get a little bit of a tutorial here. As you can see in the bottom right, Denzi is telling us some stuff to get started. There is a help. If you click on this help button, it's not an in-game help. It's going to shoot you to a website, so I'm not going to click on it. But what we can do now is go to the next room. Now, this is turn-based, so you can see me moving around like as if I'm moving around a grid. But if there's no enemies in an area, you'll shoot straight to the next room by clicking on the arrow. Oh, and look at that. An enemy showed up because I was too busy dancing around. So we're going to fight him. Oh, yes. So now you'll see me zoom to the next room. And our map is directly to the right of us, and it maps us as we go from room to room. There's interesting elements you can click on, like I can click on this furnace and get information about it. So this is another enemy. So let's try to move in some. And our direwolf has bravely guarded me. But I think if I move here, I can't hit him. No, I could. So let's go for it. There we go. We took care of him. So now there's something on the floor over here. I'm gonna zoom. See, if there's no enemies spawning, you just zoom to where you want to instead of having. And that's something else that's very nice and pleasant. It's like, oh, there's no enemies in the room, so why do I have to go click, 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 click one square at a time? So it's telling us what I'm standing on. This is borax, the essence of borax. So being an alchemist, of course, I can mix these potions, these elements. But once you stand on it, you want to click yourself again to actually pick it up. And it does tell us we picked it up, which is nice. So I think I'm going to go up. And an empty room. So let's take a look. We have our direwolf on follow. In the bottom left, of the screen, you'll see these buttons: stand, follow, items. Of course, clicking on items gives us sort of our character's info window. And you can do some interesting things, like if your direwolf is low on health and you have some bandages here like I do, you can click on a bandage, and then over on the left you have use, drop, or throw. You can throw, and then I could click on my wolf, and my information says click on the target, use item on direwolf, and then I can say yes or no, and I'll back out of it. So let's go back. We can click to get information on our equipment. So what I have is the Alchemist Carbine. Now, some of the math to determine damage, as you can see, it looks like, you know, like RPG, like pen and paper, or other RPG type damage calculations. This one says 1d3 plus 1. What this means is damage is calculated by the first number being how many times a die can be rolled. And the second number is how many sides the dice has. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to interpret this part correctly about the plus 1, but I believe what will happen is this item can do a minimum of 1 damage and a maximum of 3 damage plus 1. So that would be, if I did a minimum of 1 damage plus 1, that's actually a true minimum of 2 damage. And the max base damage would be 3 plus 1, so the max base damage is 4, if that makes sense, if you went to math class and paid attention. So, very interesting. And the top left is, of course, we have at the top by the heart the health, and then below that our mana. It shows me how much, I guess, magic I have loaded into my carbine, which is interesting. I have to mix reagents, so I have to find them, and then I have to mix them and load them like I'm loading a gun, like I'm loading an old black powder gun or something. And then below that, it's showing me what I have worn, and below that my direwolf's health. You can swap some things out. Here's an item I have. Makes a monster follow your commands. That's a reagent I found. So let's play a little bit more. Let's go to the right. So for a little while it seems very, you know, kind of simple, right? What do we have up here? A pebble. It can be thrown. So let's pick that up. What's over here? So we can find scrolls. Ooh, blinds an enemy. So, you know, that's pretty cool. We can blind some poor troll who was just trying to, like, find some mice to eat or something, and we can blind him, and then he might go hungry, the poor thing. So now we get into how we level up, because I knew that's exactly what you were asking. You were asking, but gee, Strat, how do you level up? Well, you do that by going on to the next floor or level. See how that works? So let's take care of this ghoul. Well, I'm too far away to shoot. Here. Oh! Okay. So we can examine some things. Oh! A satire or something showed up. Alright. Oh, we took care of it. Okay, so let's examine the an empty well. So over here, another bandage. We'll pick that up. So we cannot go through this portal because we needed to find the rune of passage, which could very well be up here. So we have to still look around for this rune of passage, and it's not in here, but there's some kind of cool looking knife there and a bloody table. So let's try to take care of this guy. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, so this is possibly a friend. Okay, I'm going to skip all this because I don't want to spoil your fun. Let's go down here. Let's see. Iron triangle sword of smite undead. That's pretty good. Damage 5d3, so that's So that is, you can roll a 3-sided dice 5 times. I don't know if I can wield this stuff though. So we have to backtrack now to level up. So I don't want to finish this live stream, this video, without showing you what it's like to level up. So we need to go down, and let's go to the right. We haven't been there yet. Oh, nothing there. Shoot. We haven't been over here yet, have we? This is new, and we got some enemies. Oh, my dog can't hit them. I could move backwards. Okay, what do you... Oh, we found renders you invisible. That's pretty cool. So let's go up. And you get stats that you can share online with this game, which is kind of fun. I know that some other games do that too. Okay, you take that one, dog. I'll take this one. Oh, he's running away. Alright. Whoa, he did. He ran up. Oh! I wasn't paying attention and let my wolf die. So, okay, so this room has the rune of passage in it, if I can survive long enough. Wow. There's an arrow. So over here is the rune activates magic gates. So we got that. So I think we should hightail it out of here. Although there is an interesting arrow there, but I'm gonna... Oh, look at there. He ran away because he was getting hurt, so let's heal him. Throw at our wolfie here. Yeah, we healed him a little bit. Cool. Alright, let's go. So I can change my wolf from follow to charge as well. I can be on an aggressive stance, balanced, or defensive. So we want to get back up, because I need to show you this before I end this video. Ooh, what is this? You know what? Okay, here we go. So now we can go, and we just click on it again, and we get a little bit of stats, how many we killed, how much of that area we explored. And now what we get to do is we level up, and I believe leveling up gives us a portion of our health and mana back. And we also get to upgrade our powers a little bit by choosing a heavenly patron. This Hedria allows you to withstand more damage. Colby increases your strength, allowing you to carry more, and Tamal increases your magic power. Magic power sounds very tempting, but I'm going to go with allows you to withstand more damage. And then you'll see Donzi, I guess this frog dude was telling us, it gets darker as you go deeper. Your hit points have been extended by 6, and Darwolf's hit points by +3. So cool. So that's it. That's a look at Ananias Roguelike, or Ananias Roguelike. It's very cheap. It's like $4 or $5 on Steam. So, you know, go check it out. And I forgot to even show you that I have some spells down here. I just double-clicked on my spell, Lower Oboe. You feel the location of one nearby item. It's to help you reveal items nearby. So let's see if we can't figure this out. I don't know how to find this one item. So there is a lot of, like I said, a lot of depth, but it plays very simply. You can start right away. So thanks for watching. Check it out if you like, and if you don't like, don't check it out. Anyways, I will see you all in the next video.